Computer audio. Okay, we're all checked in. All right, let's fix it. I got my blue light glasses on, so I was like, all this screenplay, even with the kids and all their homework, I have needed them badly. I am not blind, but a lot of it is for blue light, and I actually might have to close the blinds. Yeah, I can still see a lot of light coming in. I might not need them right now, but I am still looking. I'll keep them on. All right. So let's see if anybody hops on. If not, no biggie. I do have an agenda today. So I actually thought about going live to do this instead, but since today was Q&A, this actually might work out even better, so I don't have to go live, which basically this is live to me anyway. So how is everybody doing? I know that this household is like going crazy. This was our first week doing distance learning from work that the teachers have actually gave. So I really don't like that green glare. So it's a little weird. Let me go back. The covering it is better. Hey Google, turn on desk light. A little bit of light. So anyway, yeah, this is our first week doing distance learning, and I'm like, this workload for the teachers to give to these kids to teach themselves, like I have to be involved in everything. So I honestly, my workload this week has been super slow. I have not done very much for my own business. I feel like I'm playing the catch-up game already. It's like once you get ahead, you, gosh, I feel like I can never catch up. Okay, so without further ado, today I really wanted to talk about coaching your hostesses, host coaching. And the reason why I felt like this is one of the things that we should really be focusing on right now is because if you're hosting or if you're having Facebook parties and you're maybe they're not successful, maybe you're not having any luck with those Facebook parties, you kind of got to step back and ask yourself why are my hostesses not active? Why aren't they doing anything to get those rewards? And I think the biggest reason is going to be that they're not motivated. They're not motivated and they're not sure exactly maybe what to do. So as a Scentsy consultant, what you want to do is treat your hostess like a new consultant. You kind of want to show them step by step, tell them exactly what their goals are. And I have never told my hostess that your goal is $200. You always want to say that $500 is going to be their goal. You want them to be dreaming big. You want them to be excited about getting all those rewards, all those awesome rewards that come with the $500 party. And if you are one of our newer consultants on this team page, I will tell you right now, $500 will get you free shipping, and that's one of the biggest bonuses. You get 3 half-offs, and you get $75 at least in free product credit. So it's going to be 15% of the total sales. So that is a lot. And if you think about it, if someone wants 3 different warmers for their house, you know, they want to fill their whole house up with warmers, they can get 3 of them half off. Then they could even get $75 in scent bars, even if it was all they wanted was bars and warmers. That's fine. But that is an awesome deal. You never want to tell them $200 because what you're doing is you're giving them a cap and you're saying that you shouldn't go higher than that. You're putting them in this little box and saying like, here's your minimum, stay in there. But we don't want the minimums. We want the maximums. You want to make sure that you tell your hostess. So the first thing is going to be actually before you treat your hostess like a consultant, you want to tell them to write down their wish list. Give me a wish list of the things that you want. That is where you're setting their goal. You're going to motivate them right there. You're going to say, okay, you have all these warmers that you want. You have this, you want this diffuser. Your diffuser is going to be, you can take it half off if you use 2 of your half offs. But if you have only a $200 party, you don't have 2 half offs. You only have that one. So you want to let them know that they have to dream big and they have to set themselves up. And you want to set them up with that idea that, okay, my goal is this, and this is what I'm going to keep reaching for. So that's going to be one of the first things. Set up their wish list. Have them write down, circle in the catalog, whatever they have to do, what they want. Treat your hostess like a consultant and give them that $500 goal. Okay, we're not going to go with minimums. You don't want to limit their party right at the beginning. Okay, so that's 2. The next thing that you're going to do is, yes, we think of $500 as being a lot, and I don't know why, because it's not. It's really not a lot. So you want to break it down. You know, you can't eat a whole elephant in one bite, right? What is the saying? It's bite by bite. You take one piece at a time. So you want to break it down and say, what does that entail? What does a $500 party mean? Now, I don't know if you know, but an average order right now, and this was before our pandemic, an average order is about $65 online, or just an average order is $65. Now, right now, because of the pandemic, it's probably higher because more people are shopping online. More people are spending more online. So it's probably gone up. It's probably closer to around $80 to $100. So you're breaking it down saying, hi, Samantha. I'm just talking today about host coaching, and because I kind of wanted to do a Zoom video instead of doing Zoom, I just decided to use our Q&A if nobody got on. So I was just kind of talking about the average order. If your hostess's goal is $500, you want to break that down for her and tell her that the average order is about $65, $70. We'll just go with 65 right now because I did the math for that. So if you have $500 divided by 65, that's going to be about 8 to 10 orders. So your hostess, you want her goal to be to collect 8 to 10 orders around that price range. That is going to help her see that she can actually get to that $500. And obviously those that order $100 or more, that's going to make it less. So she might not have to work as hard or reach out to as many friends. So break down that order. The next thing that you're going to want to do is put that perpetual party reward to work. And what is that? I know some of our new consultants may not know, and I don't generally bring this to a lot of attention until after someone joins. And a perpetual party reward is basically an extra party. Or an extra half off, excuse me. The reason that it exists is because you are basically paying it forward. So the current hostess, say Susie is hosting my party. If her friend joins or decides to host a party from her party, so we'll call her Becky. If Becky joins from Susie's party, when Susie attends Becky's party, Susie gets a hostess reward. And that's just called paying it forward. So you basically give it to the last hostess for attending the new party. And basically it's a referral reward. Okay, so put that perpetual party reward to work. Whenever I have a hostess, I always tell them, if you hit a $500 party, I will give you a free mini warmer. And you can ask my friend Cindy. She just joined our team and she did a $500 party. I have not gotten her mini warmer yet because there was so much going on with changing it over. I don't know how it got deleted out of her wish list. Anyway, long story short, that is what I do. I give a mini warmer away for free. Now you're wondering why I'm going to spend money on a hostess who's already got $75. That's because I like to go above and beyond. You want them to feel special for that. So if you think about it, you can use a Sensi system to get that mini warmer. You use a Sensi system, which is the Sensi system mini warmer, and you get it half off. It's $17 and it comes with 3 bars. If you sold those 3 bars in a 3-pack, that basically pays for that mini warmer that you just gave for free. So if you just figure it out, I hope that clicks for everybody, like a little aha moment. It's free. I can basically get it for free. And Cindy didn't know that, and I'm not tricking her. I'm just using our rewards to our benefit, using it to maximize our sales, right? I want to give her that extra incentive to push harder for that $500. She has her goal, but we want to make sure that she's like, I need that mini warmer in my bathroom. I need it in the kitchen. I need it somewhere, you know, I want to gift it, whatever it is. We want her to be excited. And I say her, but we can have male hosts as well. So don't think that I'm being gender specific here. Okay, so that brings us to number 4. Number 5 is going to be a big one. Keep in contact. Keep in contact with your hostess, and it does not have to be Scentsy related, non-Scentsy related, okay? I don't know about you guys, but everybody that knows me and may or may not be my friend on Facebook knows that I sell Scentsy, knows that I have been selling Scentsy. So most people, even before I even bring it up, I have a lot of people that come to me and say, hey, I was looking at this and I saw and I want to order Scentsy and help me. And I didn't approach them. It's because they know that I sell it. So when someone thinks about me, they probably think about Scentsy. And that's a good relation to have. We want people to start thinking, oh, yes. I saw on her post, she was out with her family. Oh, I bet she didn't do her Scentsy business that day, or something silly, you know, I want them to think about me every time or think about Scentsy every time they think about me. So when you're keeping in contact with your hostesses, even if you're not chatting and following up with her about Scentsy, she's going to have that in the back of her mind. She's going to think, I forgot to reach out to my friend about Scentsy just because I messaged her and said, her hair looked good, or hey, you put on makeup today. I saw her Facebook. You know, if you look at your friends' Facebooks or your hostess's Facebook or your customer's Facebook, keep in contact. You want to keep building that relationship. And how do we do that? We do it by engaging online. This is what our world is coming to right now. We are building relationships and holding on to them online, and by commenting, by liking. If I saw something happen to, I don't know, the pet, if she has a pet, her puppy, and I would reach out and say, oh, I'm so sorry about your puppy. Hope he's okay. That's it. I didn't have to say anything about Scentsy, but I'm keeping in contact and we're relating to each other every single time. So that really, I'm telling you, can work for your customers as well, especially people that are your not your go-to people, but people that are in your business, people that you kind of rely on to keep your sales going. You definitely want to engage with them, and that I'm telling you, that applies in your follow-ups. Even if you're reaching out, I don't even think that's it. My follow-up is not yet. That's going to be later. But that is following up. That's following up with your customers and reaching out. So the last text that I said, I use Amy, which used to be called Maven. So I use Amy a lot. And sometimes it seems automated, and I don't like that. So you can go in and edit it. But my last text I sent, I'll read it because it wasn't super personal or anything, but it was just I wanted them to know that I was not just sending them a mass text. And obviously it is a mass text, but this is a app that helps you do that. Okay, so I said, hey, Amanda, Kristen Trusty here, just in case. This one's actually a newer customer. Normally I would just say it's Kristen, or I wouldn't say anything. But I said, I hope you got your snail mail. I was curious if you've been able to treat yourself with the prickly pear and agave bath soak, or did you even smell it? I'm kind of doing a double check-in on you too. How are you handling this new normal life? I mean, that's basically just telling my customer that I'm checking in on them too. I'm not just asking about Scentsy. I actually want to know how they're handling this. And I got way more response from that than I have with, hey, it's Kristen. Did you get your snail mail? Or let me find another example. I just had what are you doing, buddy? So one time I said, hey, did you receive your new spring sample sheet in the mail? I'd love to know what your favorite scent or Scentsy item is you're interested in trying. So I got way more response from being a little bit more personal. So that is just a tool that I use to check in with people and doing those follow-ups. Okay, so it brings me to number 6. It is make it easy for your hostess. You don't want your hostess to feel like overwhelmed, especially if she's not used to talking about Scentsy or sharing the right words or the right phrases. And the longer that you are in this business, you will develop those right words too, like the words to say, how to put them together, or things like that. You need to tell her specifics about what to say and how to post and how to share. And giving them the flyers, like especially like our bundle flyers or even the bundle and save. That is a huge one. I think that a lot of times, even if the hostess says it better than the consultant, and I'm not saying this is just Facebook parties, I'm saying this is just in general. This could be a bag party, an online party, a small little pouch party, anything. Send them those flyers. Send them those flyers and say, and like my friend Cindy will tell you exactly. She would be like, well, how do I say this? Or what do I say? I'll send her exactly what I say. And another cheat you can do is have those prepared. So I'm a notes person in my phone. I'm actually a pen and paper person, but technology's taken over me. So in my phone, I have different folders, and one says Scentsy posts, one says online parties, one says host coaching. So in the host coaching, I'll say, go ahead and say this to your family and friends. Send them a message that says, hold on, I'm trying to find some examples. Actually, I just sent this to Cindy, who is one of my newer recruits. Exactly what to say. I said, hey, you can go ahead and just say, where is it? Can I help you? Yeah. Well, next time, just ask for help, dude. There you go. He like is taping everything. It's like tape crazy around here. Oh, okay, sassy. Okay, he said. So I said, hey, I just say this. Hey, I just started my Scentsy business, and I'm curious if I could add you to my group page. That way, I could share a little bit more about my journey and our amazing products. You can say the exact same thing to the hostess. Hey, I'm hosting a Scentsy party. Can I add you to my event? That way, I can tell you exactly what's on special, exactly what new products are coming out. Those are the kind of things that you want to kind of make it easy for your hostess to duplicate. And putting it in your notes is a good way for you not to have to do it every time. You want to be like, develop a system that takes the minimum amount of your time to do it over and over and over again. That's why it's called easy to duplicate, duplicatable. Okay, so make it easy, share, give her posts, messages, and flyers. Next thing is going to be to, obviously we all want to be conscious of everybody's situation during this time, but you especially want to be empathetic to your hostess. You want to treat her as if she, gosh, what's the word? Okay, so you want her to feel like you are there to support her, right? And you want her to know that it's okay to reach out to people and friends or acquaintances and ask them to buy from Scentsy, from her party. And it's a lot of it comes back to just supporting each other. So you want to be empathetic in her feelings in that, and just be aware that that can happen. And you have to know not how to say it, but you need to just understand that that is the fear that a lot of people have. Well, I'm scared to reach out to these people. I rarely ever call them. That's okay. You can say something that is relatable to them. Hey, I know it's been a long time, or hey, I am really excited about this party, and or not even party. Sometimes that word, this event, I'm really excited about using Scentsy products, earning Scentsy products for a discount, whatever that is. You don't want her to feel that she's the only one that does that. No, everybody does that. The Pampered Chef friends do that. People who are hosting LuLaRoe parties do that. It happens. And it's okay if someone says no thank you. It's okay. We don't have to like harp on that. Don't feel that You need to explain this to her. Obviously, this actually applies to consultants as well. Don't feel that just because someone says no, that doesn't mean no forever. It just means no thank you, or no, not right now, okay? So you want to let her know that you understand that it's completely valid, and it's okay. A lot of the things too about people going and shopping right now, it is proven right now that more people being at home are shopping more online. So if people are spending, they will be spending, they will be buying, and why not buy Scentsy if they already love it or they want to try it, you know? So you just want to be aware. Also, if someone if the item is expensive, do not prejudge that. Do not say that they can or cannot afford that, because even though you may have a friend that has like a set budget and she's only allowed to spend so much on her nails or so much on her personal things, whereas not getting into the family budget. If it's Scentsy, honestly, Scentsy is a family thing. Like, everybody can enjoy it. Everybody can use it. It's not just a personal thing. So you don't know that. You don't know if they can afford it. And you don't know if they're going to buy that. If they want to buy it, it is their choice. And you don't need to kind of stop or draw the line and cap everything. Like, allow people to just do what they want to do. Okay. That's kind of where I'm going with that. Sorry, I must sound like I'm like repeating myself and going in circles. That's why I wrote these all down, so I could just have them. That's why I keep looking down. Okay, and hostess should tag and private message. Yes. Okay, so that's the next one. You want your hostess to feel comfortable in sending messages and tagging. When you are doing a Facebook party, you want her engagement, and you need to let her know that. You need to say, it's helpful if you are tagging friends, especially specific friends who might like that product. Or she can tag friends and say, hey, I think you guys would really enjoy this. Hey, did you check out the pet stuff for her pet friend, pet mommies and daddies? So having your hostess engaged in that way as well it's not just the sending the message, it's the tagging. And it is the private messaging too. So you're going to help her know what to say, and you're going to help and ask her for her help. Another one that I love is, okay, brings me to the next one. Sending your hostess, like, if you're doing an online party or if you're doing a pouch party and you didn't send her, you want to send her a pouch. You want to send her some samples. You want her to have some of the products in her hands that you are marketing. Because if she doesn't have them, how is she going to share those with her friends? How is she going to tell them about it? She could just tell them with words, yes, but it's good to have them in her hands so that she can share them. And you really want to encourage your hostess, if she's not scared to go live, or if she's not scared to make like a small video. It doesn't even have to be a live video. She can make a small video on her iPhone and then send it. Just talking about her favorite products, sharing what she likes. You want her to be more engaged and like have a purpose for her hosting this party. Obviously she wants these products, and you kind of want to tell her up front, like, I would love your help with this part, or, hey, nobody's buying anything. And I'm like, okay, well, guess what? We need to go live. Or guess what? We need to make a little video about counter clean. Make a little video about counter clean and show like backup video or photos about like before and afters. I just had that on my desk. That's why I grabbed it. Okay. And then the last thing is going to be offer the kit. Once they reach that goal of $500, you want to offer them that kit. I know sometimes we see it as that's $500 in sales. And that's completely valid. I get it. But you need to offer the kit, because if you enroll somebody, especially a hostess who reached that goal and basically is doing what you did, and she is now well trained. That is a valuable asset to your business, because she literally just did everything you said to do. She reached her goal. She's going to get all these rewards, plus she's going to get a kit for free, because she's going to swap over that PRV. We're going to flip the party. And right now, Scentsy is doing the online online party flipping. So if, I don't know when that started. I feel like that started just a couple weeks ago. Cindy, it started after you, I promise. Because I had a couple of orders that were online and she was like, oh, darn. I was like, well, sorry. It wasn't, they weren't doing it yet. But I think it started like right in the middle of March or something. So anyway, offer the kit. And you know what? If she doesn't want to, if she decides, no, that's okay, I'll just take the free rewards and run. Okay, well, just to let you know, I'm about to earn blah, blah, blah on this party. I'm going to earn $100 on this party right off the bat, just from you kind of doing all the work. And you can tell her that. You just did all the work. Don't you want that extra money? And if she doesn't, okay, well, how about if you know anybody that wants to join? Do you know somebody that would? You can basically give her a referral bonus for that. She can tell you a friend that, hey, she might like it, and then basically you just have another lead to approach that person and be like, hey, I have a $500 kit ready to go, or a $500 party ready to go. If you joined, we can get your kit for this price, using the $59. And apparently if you have like a little bit, you could have like $1 left over in your hostess cart and still get that $59 kit minus $1. So I don't want to confuse you on that, but it's possible. So there are ways to flip a party, even if it's not to your hostess. You just have to change the hostess information and make sure the shipping address is correct. So not to get too crazy, but offer that kit. I swear it is so beneficial. It is beneficial, more beneficial to have somebody that you know, that knows what to do, that has already done it, join your team, because she's going to keep doing that. And you want her to feel that confidence, and she just did it. Like, you are doing what I do every day. So I love it. Okay, so that is host coaching 101. That's just like the basic and things that really, if you haven't thought about it, you should definitely do. Get those notes going. A couple things that I wanted to say in general with online parties, that I know Samantha brought up, so thank you for doing that, is building the relationships with the people in those parties. So a lot of times when an event ends, you lose all those contacts, and half of them are not your friends. So what I like to do is I like to add people, especially the ones that are going, I like to add them as friends. And I don't know how people feel about this, where not that I don't care, but I don't care. So I will send a message to even the people that don't come, and I'll say, or especially the maybes, hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'll reach out to them. Hey, I would love to add you to my Facebook page. And that can literally be a copy and paste. So it's just something that you can do to help you start building that relationship. Also, people that attended the party that may not have joined your Facebook group, still add them as friends. Follow up with them later. Make a list of people that have attended, because I know those are leads. Those are people, valuable people that you can reach out to that maybe didn't buy Scentsy that time, maybe only just said they were going to go but didn't actually go, or didn't actually purchase. That is still a valuable person in your business, or can be a valuable person in your business. It's a lead. You always want to have and generate new leads, and that is a good way to do that, especially networking through your hostesses. Obviously, if your hostess joins, you kind of want to back off on that. So there's going to be a little bit of a leeway on that one, or a line to draw on that one. Do not forget that following up is one of the most important things that you can do with your business. It is, I mean, you have this customer, you work so hard to get them, finally they purchase from you. You don't want to just let them go. They'll just fly away in Never Never Land. And with Scentsy, we have thousands of consultants. So you don't want that customer to just find another consultant. You did all the work to get them. Follow up with them. Make sure they're happy. Same thing applies to, it can be non-Scentsy related. If you feel like they're just tired of hearing you say, hey, how was your Scentsy stock? How are you doing? Do you need some new counterclaim? Follow up with them non-Scentsy related. Okay? It's key. Keep in contact with keep in contact always. Not always. I know it can get overwhelming. So obviously set boundaries for yourself. If you're only going to work an hour of your business, make sure you're working the income producing activities during that hour. following up is one of those income producing activities. It is huge. And I'm telling you, if you don't have the Amy app, it's a good one to have to help you kind of keep going. It reminds you, it sets reminders and says, hey, you haven't reached out to this person in such and such day. Why don't you do that? Last thing I did want to say is, it's just a little plug. I hope all of you have watched the video that when Heidi and Orville went live, kind of explaining about our role. And I believe that it's true. I believe that network marketers, direct selling companies, we are kind of the ones that are running our economy. And we're going to be, it's kind of our responsibility to kind of keep that going. And it almost like validates our business. A lot of times I've had people say, oh, pyramid scheme, network marketing is a bunch of crap. It's like the people at the top are the only ones that get rich. Not true, dude. Not true at all. And you want to know why? Because anybody that starts at the bottom can make it to the top, okay? So I just believe that right now it's validating our business, and take that and run with that. You should feel proud in the fact that you have your own business and you are a boss babe and you are running it. And the economy, like, I don't want to be in a depression. So I'm going to work my butt off. I'm going to be active. I'm going to keep pushing myself to reach out to people and keep my business strong, especially now, because if the economy is depending on us, network marketers and direct selling companies, people working from home, I mean, I'll take that responsibility. Okay. I don't want my kids to have to see what a depression really is. I don't want to see what that really is either. Like, I don't even know. What is that going to look like? Are we really going to be saving tin cans? And I mean, obviously we recycle those, but are we really going to be like no toilet paper? The world's crazy. So I guess that's it for now. That was about 30 minutes. And I hope you guys took something back from this. So when you do have your next online party or pouch party and you're sending them this clean, sanitized bag and testers, that you'll know what to do. And in your mind or on a piece of paper, write it down. Write it down exactly what you should be doing, because it's going to help you stay organized and know exactly what to tell your hostess. And you want them to be successful. So that was that's my goal for the day, was to help you guys and let you know that I am behind a little bit, so I have not been good on keeping the missions posted, and they're really just ways to help us all get active, okay, and help us continue to add PRV and build our paychecks. This is how we're going to make money in this right now moment, in this new normal. We are going to continue to provide for our families if we do these things, okay? All right, peace out.